So today I'm gonna do something new and I'm gonna clean up my gun room. As you can see, my guns are displayed nicely on the wall there, and as nice as it is taking up a bit more room than I would like. So what I'll be doing today is visiting my friends over at Hyskore. As you can see, I have a 12 gun modular pistol rack, and then in later videos I'll be doing the magazine and rifle racks, which I'll also be using, and you can catch a glimpse of them right there. So let's get started. So here we are at 95% complete on rearranging the wall, and if you haven't noticed, I'm able to put a few more guns up, and I have a third of a wall remaining. Well, maybe a quarter. But regardless, I am thoroughly impressed with Hyskore's very convenient organizational systems there. So as you can see, the magazines are up there, the rifles are down there. On this side I bought a shelf, and the magazines are mounted above likewise. Now if you've never used wall control before, it's a metal pegboard that's compatible with those regular pegs that you see there. Plus they have their own system of pegs that lock in there and don't move. They're very sturdy. And to adapt the Hyskore system to the wall control pegboard was extremely easy. As you can see, for the pistol stand, all I did was buy a shelf. And the shelf comes away enough and the barrels touch. It works perfect. And then one thing to consider, I know you can see that the 50 cal is up on the foam right now. That's just because I don't know where its permanent resting place will be. The convenient thing about Hyskore is you can take a scissors or a razor blade and you can trim these flaps so that your firearms fit perfectly in there. Most of them fit great just as is, but the 50 cal, as you can see, I just need to trim that little flap there, trim that little piece of foam away there, and it will sit down there just as snugly as the rest. The double stack pistol rack was very simple. As you can see there, I mounted a bracket on this side, one over on this side. The screw holes were properly drilled from Hyskore. I had to do no modification. All I had to do was buy the nuts and bolts and bolt it together in the right configuration. And then it just slips right into that wall control slot, and it's as sturdy as can be. This one is very similar, but instead of using the horizontal mounts, I used a vertical mount. And what I did is I mounted, let's see, right there, let's see if I can get in there a minute. You can see back there, I mounted a vertical strut all the way down to where the rifle mount is. Did that on both sides. You can see it on the other side of the Beta Mag there. And by doing one on top of the other, it's extremely sturdy, very reinforced, and works extremely well. All you have to do is adjust the height for the entire system for whatever type of rifles you have. Now, as you notice, I have carbines there now because I have the carbine magazine on top, and then I put my shotguns over on here. And what I did is I reused the old mounting system that I had created before I had the Hyskore system, and it works alright. It works better for these wider shotguns because they're not, well, like the side-by-side fits sideways, but the larger barrels and the height does work well there. Though now that I think about it, maybe I'll get another Hyskore system for those too, just because it's clean, better protective, and more sturdy. So regardless, that's what I did there, and in doing so I'm able to fit both my shotguns instead up on top, down there, my hunting rifles, my side-by-sides, my Saiga, and then I have my three carbines, AK-47 and 1022 over on that side. So, and then I have the FS2000 behind the magazines. Over on this side I decided to mount my GSG and that handy little pistol. 10 points if you can figure out what that pistol is, and put in the description. Anyways, 95%. All I have to do is get a little shelf for the ultrasonic cleaner. Works great for carbine parts and pistol parts. That way I can put that on a shelf right up underneath there, and I'll have lots of space available on the bench to work on things and to set things and charge things. Now, of course, I have my little tobacco corner over here, humidor, which isn't set up, pipes and accessories, and then pipe stand over here, and then the solder, which hooks up or works with the soldering gun there, which on this bench I have it right now. I have my Beowulf there because I'm working on extraction issues, but that is also my electronics workstation if I need to solder things together. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our page. If you need any firearm accessories, check out Cedar Mill Fine Firearms. I'm sure we have a case to fit your firearm.